Hey guys, Eric here. I'm really mad at myself because I just did this entire video and then messed up the entire last part. So here we go again. So today's workout, the kitchen sink, is going to be a two-parter. It is literally going to be a little bit of everything. So the first part is for maximum repetitions, 1 minute air squats, 1 minute alternating lunges, 1 minute swings. Everything's normally applies here with the squats. Utilize something underneath you if you want to do that in order to achieve 20 to 30 good, awesome chest up, butt down, below knee air squats. For the lunges, same kind of thing. Try to get your knee down to the ground. If you can't, just keep that same good posture throughout and just dip that back knee as low as it'll go, but keep the repetitions going. So you should be getting at least 20 to 30 air squats and another 20 to 30 lunges. And then we're going into swings. There's not going to be any extra transition time, so you're going to need to keep something really close by to jot these things down, numbers down as we transition. The next one will just be swings, just Russian swings today, so just to the shoulder, okay? Kettlebell if you got it. If you don't, grab a dumbbell, 2 hands on one head, a little bit wider of a stance, and we're off and swinging, okay? Same mechanics apply. Then you're gonna do that for 3 rounds, and you're gonna write down as many, you're gonna do as many repetitions and write it down. Then we're gonna have 3 minutes of rest and transition, and we're gonna go into a 9-minute AMRAP of sorts of 4 movements. This is what I messed up last time. Shoulder taps, mountain climbers, Spider-Man knees to elbows, and then plank punches. Okay, so basically, you're gonna do 50 of all those movements and then 40 and then 30, yada, yada, yada. You're just gonna go through as far as you can. I don't think you'll be able to finish it, but you very well might be able to. We'll see. Hey, prove me wrong. Okay, so everything's pretty standard on these today, so I'll just go over all these movements really quick. Shoulder taps, plank position, good old-fashioned shoulder tap. On the mountain climbers, just a knee forward. You don't have to bring your toes with you. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So the plank taps and the mountain climbers will go pretty quickly. Try to keep your butt low on both of those movements. A lot of times I see a lot of this, which is actually harder on your shoulders, okay, and kind of takes your core out of it. Same thing here. You actually should let your butt drop a little bit as you bring your knees forward versus like getting up here, okay? And then the Spider-Man planks are basically on your forearms. Twist, just shoot for your knees to elbows. You don't have to touch your knees to your elbows. If you're that flexible, great. It's just an oblique crunch. I definitely look towards my knee when I'm doing them as well. So I encourage you to do, you don't necessarily have to just keep your head down and, do this. But what I would encourage you is to actually, again, let your hips drop a little bit. If you're really trying to make this a core movement and really trying to be true to the movement itself, you're gonna let your hips drop a little bit as your knee comes forward. Basically, the closer to the ground, the more engaged it's gonna be. And I'm not talking about letting your back go, I'm just talking about letting you as a hip torso kind of coming onto your forearms a little bit and letting that drop happen. And then bracing yourself accordingly. And then the last one's just gonna be plank punches. So most of these are gonna go relatively quickly for most people, and that's kind of the whole point. That's why we're doing 4 movements, 50 a piece, 40 a piece, 30 a piece, et cetera, et cetera. The last one's just gonna be plank punches. So again, the first 2 are in a high plank position, the last 2 are in the low plank position. I'll go through all 4 of these real quick before I leave you guys today. But the last one's just gonna be plank punches. Just keep a nice tight fist, alternating sides, full arm extension, okay? So it's exactly gonna look like this. 50 of these, 50 of these, and each side is a rep. 50 of these, and 50 of these. Then it would go 40, 30, as far through as you can. Obviously, you're gonna wanna keep track of where you are in that when we get to that part. All right, have fun with this one, guys. A lot of moving parts. Keep it nice and simple, something to write down close by, and go over the workout on SugarWOD and just kind of make sure you know what you're doing. All right, have fun.